Hello, my beautiful 6 subscribers. This is the new tree on the farm. It's a Mirabelle Plum. It's a French plum. This is a 5-in-1 grafted tree, so there's 5 different French plums grafted on to one rootstock. I don't normally like to do that because the tree's not as strong, but in this case, since we need different varieties for pollination and I don't have any other French plums, I decided to get the 5-in-1. We have Demetz, Geneva, Parfume, Rennie, and Nacy. So if all things go as planned, they will all be pollinating each other shortly. Today we're gonna prune it and train it. I don't generally like to prune or train the tree until it's on its 2nd or 3rd year. I like to let it grow and do its thing. So I'm gonna get to work here. I'm gonna show you what I like to do with a 2nd or 3rd year fruit tree. Okay, so if you look at this tree, you can see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 branches all growing straight up. And what's nice about having this fence around it, which I said in an earlier video, is that before we start pruning out these branches to give them space, we can come in here and bend these branches down and start training them. So first, I like to train the branches down to give them space before I start making any cuts with the pruners. Some of them you won't be able to bend down. Some you'll have to use wire. But we were able to bend down 4 of them. Now that we've trained as many branches as we could, I will take a pair of pruners and sanitize them. It's very important when you're dealing with multiple different fruit trees on the same farm that you sanitize your pruners. This is alcohol and water. It's 10% alcohol, 90% water. And that's gonna cut down on spreading funguses around the orchard. But anyways, we're gonna be looking for dead, diseased, or damaged branches on any branches that are cluttered or crossing. So we can get in here and make a few cuts. Anything that looks like it's gonna be in the way, anything that didn't make it over the winter time, anything growing in the wrong direction. We see this one right here. It's growing back into the other branches, so we're gonna take that one off. This one, look at that, crossing over. We can bend that one down also. Now I probably would bend more of these down, but they can't reach, so that's when we would get another piece of wire with a rubber hose and attach it and pull it down. So there's one more device I like to use for training branches, and it's this little doohickey right here. And you can see that what it does is push the branches down. Without this in, you can see that this branch wants to grow straight up into the other branches, and they get cluttered and not enough sunlight or room. So we are going to take one of these and we're going to put it in here just like this for probably an entire season. And you can see how it trained the branch outwards.